What's going on, all of you outstanding Outriders? My name is William, the host of Your Anthem, and in today's video, we're going to be going over something that I have seen a lot of comments about on my last two Outrider videos. And to be honest, it took me a little while to find the answer to it. In most looter shooters like Outriders, there are a ton of armor sets in the games. And most of the time, players want to look their best so they can play their best. Games like Warframe and Anthem absolutely nailed their customization system, allowing you to look however you want while having all the power baked underneath those armor sets, or your character's design. And games like Destiny are slowly but surely catching up to it, with at long last a transmog system apparently happening sometime this year or next year, I'm not quite sure. I think you all know where I'm going with this. Bottom line, there are dozens, if not hundreds of armor pieces and a bunch of different ways to make it look like your own unique character. Which is where I saw the question pop up a lot lately about Outriders and their transmog system. Specifically, will it have it? For me, it's a day one feature that I absolutely must have. I want my character to look the way I want him to look, and not have to sacrifice a badass piece of armor just because something that looks like a piece of trash, or doesn't match my overall aesthetic, ends up being stronger. Anyways, after a good bit of digging and searching, I found where a journalist had asked the game director for Outriders, Bartosz Kumita, about the transmog system in Outriders. This comes from Eliseo Palumbo, who asks, will there be a transmogrification system to allow players to change their currently equipped armor's look to another of their liking? To which Kumita replied, yeah, no. At the release of Outriders, there will be no transmogrification yet. Maybe we will add it later, but not on the release date. Now, to me, that is somewhat disappointing. Outriders has checked off just about every single thing I could have wanted in a looter shooter, minus this transmog system and one or two other little things. However, this is not necessarily a bad thing or a turnoff, and yeah, there's kind of a way to get around transmogrification in Outriders. Once the game launches fully, and you do find, let's say, some armor piece that you really like, technically, there is a way for you to carry it and act sort of like a pseudo-transmogrification system by simply taking it to the crafting station and leveling it up, and leveling up its attributes and stats to be on your level. Though personally, that doesn't solve everything for me. Let's say there's an awesome Pyromancer set that I really don't like the looks of, but I've got another armor set that I really enjoy. Ultimately, you will have to choose whether you want the aesthetic or the power. And let's be realistic, you're going to want that power. I really do hope a transmog system will come to Outriders before too much longer, hopefully sooner if the community really wants this feature. As the developers have stated over and over again, they're willing to do whatever, add more content, add more classes, new game modes, etc., if there is a true interest and consumer base for it. Bottom line, I still say it's kind of odd to see a game nowadays not released with some sort of transmog system, especially one that features customization and really caring about your character so much, but for me at least, it's not a deal breaker. Outriders is still a top-notch experience, at least from what I've gotten to enjoy in the demo, and I'm sure it's only going to get better at launch. But what do you all think of the transmog system in Outriders not being there at launch? Is it a turnoff, or does it really not matter all that much to you? And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and allows me to reach more Outriders just like you. I hope all of you outstanding Outriders have an absolutely awesome day as always, and I'm looking forward to seeing each and every last one of you in the next video very soon.